EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Derek Hall there to bring him down. Now, faking the give, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Boye Mafe gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
And that is incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Back deep for Seattle, Torrey Horton. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Their own 42-yard line.
Get up, 19, Tiger, 9, Cougar 19. Ready, right?
On play action, Milrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Milrow to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60.
Regular play action now with Milrow. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far.
18
Now they've got it first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target, and it'll be second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Pass it 60. Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Now again to Walker, running right. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
They'll run with Walker. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, Mitchell Evans. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 35 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. On first and 10, here's Brooks. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll look to throw. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Now a third and 2.
19, Charger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Play action. It's Milrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. They'll go play action with Milroe. Downfield, he's got Horton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left, to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Robbie Oots. Touchdown, Seattle.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This is taken in at the goal line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Back to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
That's down is the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. On the run to the right. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now, let's check on the flag. The motion man is Sanders. On second down, looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
So after one, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and 11.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
RPO, the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. They'll come up here first and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. He gets free to the 20. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His second touchdown of this first half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now he'll air one out. down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal, Carolina.
Forced to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll take it at the 12. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here we go, shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready up. Come on. Hey. 6 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60. Go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready, right?
On play action, Milrow. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Hot 70, hot 70. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book to see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Good coverage by the kicking team. Is out of bounds, shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. A toss, and here's Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Dragon 60.
Headed left, buying time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 side, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Get it. Cougar 19. Rig alert. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Panthers first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
Ready, break.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one, up top for Dobbs. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Brooks. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 3.
He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
18 Rattler, Dragon 60.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Cowboy.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. Ooh. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Seattle.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now Milroe. That is caught by the tight end. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
McMillan comes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 target.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle. The players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
His kick is perfect. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 28-yard line.
Check, Panthers. Viking 18.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Nice. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
They'll run the draw. That's Spears. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. In motion goes Dobbs.
Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll buy time left. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. A gain of 33 yards.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
Hubbard. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Rolling to the left. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down sack back at the 5.
A loss of 3 yards.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Back to throw. Out to his right. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Here we go. Ready,
They'll look to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT.
His kick is good. And that's the score. Seahawks 52. Panthers 24. Ryan Fitzgerald kicking off for Carolina.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on, set. Hop, ready.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now Milroe on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, go.
On 2nd down, Spears. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Play action, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. He'll take off again. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Hey, check that. Ready.
On 2nd down, Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st
70,
down.
Timberwolves.
1st and goal.
Here we
at
go,
the
here we
8-yard
go.
line.
Viking 18. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Walker. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board.
Ready up.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Ready. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.
Panthers 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. Start. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Let's go now. 68. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He's to the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Now it is 1st and goal.
Get it. Bronco 80.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
They'll run with Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, go!
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
19, Charger, 19. Ready.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go. Here, let go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
No, no, no.
They run with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And they blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Right away, that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Another try with Brooks. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and 10.
Ready? 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Huddle. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Go. Ready?
A run out of the gun with Brooks. He will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Seahawks.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Spears.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody deal, went to visit Granny, she said, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on you on me. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it make me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Dripping money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go better. I pour up, I don't measure. I do not matter. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say my jolly. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Can't